Hi everyone, so in today's video I'm going to show you how to get this eye look, which is like a rose gold shimmer with a smoky wing. So if you would like to learn how to get this look, then just keep watching. So I'm using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. So I'm just going underneath my brows. I'm just using a little bit of product. I'm just going to use that to clean up my brows. So just like that, and then I'll start pulling it down onto my lids and just use that as a base for my eyeshadow. I'm just going to blend over the top with a sponge. I'm using my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, just a little bit. I'm going to use my Inglot palette today. I've been using this a lot recently in my videos. So starting with 285 eyeshadow from Inglot. So I'm just going to place this in the crease and just use this as a transition color. So I'm just blending it in the crease on a fluffy brush, and this is the Sigma E40. And then once there's nothing left on my brush, I'm just going to start blending it up towards my brow, just so there's no harsh lines and it's just a nice gradient. I'm going to take a medium brown, and this is number 52 from Inglot. I'm going to take that on the same brush and just place it in the same area, but I'm not going to blend it out as much, so I'm keeping my brush like a little bit more firm in the crease, and it kind of just stays in that crease area. I'm also going to bring it down towards my lash line, so just in that outer V. Next, taking Inglot 305 eyeshadow on a smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to place this directly in my outer V area. I'm going to bring it onto my lash line and just kind of blend it in with the other shades. Kind of go back and forth, but let the brush just blend it for you. I'm just going to take something with a flat edge, so you want to just use this to create a sharper line. So I'm just going to go in with the same brown and just hold this up against my lash line, and I'm going to just create like a smoky wing. So I'm extending it out a little bit more, and it will just give you that sharp line. Next, taking the Inglot 63 eyeshadow, which is just a pure black. I'm just going to focus this like right along the lash line. I'm going to use a really pretty glitter pigment. This is from the JLo collection from Inglot. I'm going to take my Inglot eyeshadow keeper, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this onto my lid just to help the glitter really stick down and not get so much fallout. I've just applied a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to take a little flat brush and just apply this on the center and just bring it towards the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to kind of create like a cut crease, but it's going to be really subtle, so I'm not using concealer like I normally would. Just using this, and this is really good to stick pigments to. This is called Blazing Rose, which is such a pretty color. So here is the glitter. I'm just going to press this directly on my lid. Oh my god, look how pretty that is. Just going in and pressing my brush like on the side, then I'm tapping off my brush so I don't get much fallout, and as you can see, I haven't even got any fallout with that. Maybe like one speck of glitter. And if you're interested in getting this pigment or anything from the JLo collection, everything is 30% off in store and online, I believe, so go and check these out and get them while they're on sale, because they won't be around for too much longer. Just going to curl my lashes. I always curl my lashes before applying mascara. And for mascara, I'm using my Max Factor mascara. I've had this one for ages. I really need to get a new one. But this is in a brown black shade. Really get into the root of my lash, especially when I've got a black smoky liner or a smoky wing like this. Just so no flesh color is really showing through. Okay, so I'm gonna apply my lashes, and I'm using these Model Rock lashes in the style 219, and I'm just gonna put these on because I usually don't need to cut them. So here's what the lashes look like, and how I get them out is I always just pull it down from the lash case just like this, and it usually just releases them pretty easily, and then I can just pull them off. I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm just going to apply this under my eyes to highlight and brighten the area and also to conceal. So I'm going to bring it up really close to that smoky wing just so it looks really defined on the bottom, and we keep that line that we created. Don't mind my finger, my nail came off, so I've got to get it fixed. And I am trying out a new foundation. I'm using the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. So I will be doing a review on this foundation if I do decide to purchase it, because I'm just using a sample at the moment. So I am really liking the way it looks. I love the coverage, I love the finish, but I'm going to continue trying it out before I commit to buying it. I'm going to set that with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. And to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use my Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder, and this is in shade Deep Natural. Alright, we're going to bronze up the skin a little bit, and I'm going to use my Milani Baked Bronzer. I haven't used this one in a while, so actually I really need to get a new bronzer because I feel like I don't have a good bronzer that is like a good shade at the moment. Like this one I like more for summer because I don't want to go too bronzy for this look, but I still want it to be like a little bit bronze. I love to be bronze. So I'm going to use my Benefit Hoola bronzer. So I'm going to kind of join this to my eyeshadow. So for blush, I'm using my Milani Powder Blush in Tea Rose, which is just a nice light blush. Don't want anything too much for this look. Just really subtle. Alrighty, so I'm using my, what is this, Mary Luminizer from The Balm. And I'm just going to highlight my face. This is still one of my favorite highlighters. And I also put a little bit like right here and between my brows. Down the bridge of my nose. Cupid's bow. And also my inner corners. I'm mixing 285 and this one right here. Alright, I'm going to take a darker brown and just add that to the outer part. With a pencil brush and just a tiny bit of the black, I'm just going to apply that directly, like really up close to my lash line, and I'm going to connect it with the wing. So just like that. I just want it to be a little bit smoky underneath, but not all the way in. Using the same mascara from Max Factor, and I need to get up close with this. To finish off the look, I'm going to use KKW Beauty Nude 1 Lip Liner and just line my lips. I'm going to use Blankety from MAC. For gloss, I'm going to use Gerard Cosmetics Lip Gloss in Shimmer of Hope. This is one of my favorites. Just going to apply this to the center. I love this cool little light that it has. So cute. So here is the completed makeup look. I really love the way this look turned out. I love how the eyes turned out. Like, I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but so yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to give this a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and subscribe to my channel. So that's it for today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!